Hey friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and I feel kind of, pooped out of ideas for the builds. I was sitting all day today and trying to figure out what to build, and I'm completely out of ideas. I just feel like whatever I'm building is kind of samey, and it doesn't feel good. Yeah, I don't feel completely burned out. I just feel like I done this before. Yeah, but today I'm gonna try to just kind of snag me out of this kind of weird mood, and I'm gonna be working on this. So you know that I hate F1 cars, yeah, but instead of working on one, I have two of them. So let's try to get on the table and do something interesting out of those two cars and see, maybe I'm gonna drag myself out of this kind of weird mood, or maybe I'm just gonna be stuck in it for a while now. Yeah, let's just get on the table and start building. So as you can see, I have two of those, and my first thing was just to try to convert them into Mars Federation League cars, but I'm not really sure about that idea. I done this with the previous F1 cars, and I just think like maybe I can do something different with those two, but I want to get rid of the wheels. Yeah, so one wheel, and come on, the other one. So I got rid of those, and now I'm actually thinking about sticking them together as a one vehicle this way and see what I can do with that. But I can see that there is already an issue with a, what do you call it, with those little bumpy thingies over the wheel wells, well, where the wheels was. So just gonna try to remove them with clippers and see if that's gonna make some difference. Yeah, I really dislike this when I'm feeling like I'm working on the same kind of project, a couple of times in a row. I think that everyone who is creative from time to time hit that wall when they just feel like they done this before. Yeah, it's better. No, come on. Where is my course file? Okay, no course file, just a fine one. Alright, I can see one, but it is far away. Let's grab it. Come on. There it is. So more course file. Yep. And this is pretty much as far as I went in this idea so far. Yeah, just getting two cars and glue them together using the bottoms of them. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but when you suffer from complete lack of ideas, even a bad idea is something for you. And I feel like this is a bad idea. Yeah, not like, like the kind of bad idea that's gonna affect your life, but generally bad idea for the car. Alright, oh lovely. Piece of paper stuck to my desk, nothing new. So we have this, and generally it isn't pretty. but maybe there's some potential in it. Oh, there is much more potential than I was expecting. So what I'm thinking right now is cutting off those things, yeah, and put in here like two different weapons, one on each side. Okay. I think that I have idea. So first of all, I'm gonna just cut out those things. I'm just gonna do it off cam because it's gonna probably take a few minutes. Yeah, it might be possible that I'm gonna need to, just unglue them. But yeah, finally I have some sort of an idea. Okay? At the beginning I was very kind of down, but right now I can see the idea forming in my head. So give me a few minutes, I'm gonna cut it off and see what we're gonna do next. Okay, so cutting off these pieces was actually much easier than I was expecting, and in the meantime I did manage to pick up a couple of extra weapons. And we can see, they can barely fit in here. That's okay, it's just what I wanted. Okay, so one side, and the other one gonna go to the other side. Yep, just fine. Now I did have a super glue 5 minutes ago, and of course I have it in front of me. Wow. Come on. Like this. I just put some super glue in here and in here, and then put this one in with the super glue already on the base, and some in here. Yeah. So what I'm thinking about this, making out of this car, I think we're just gonna be, extremely well how to call it, a basically mobile weapon platform. Yeah, a lot of different guns and turrets and everything. This is gonna be just a shootiest thing in the wastelands. Yeah? So rocket launcher in here. I did grab those two, and I'm just thinking, if we're going for overkill already, let's just put them in here. I was a bit tempted with those ones, but I have different ones as well. Come on. And sometimes you get to that point when you feel like everything you're doing is the same. Yeah, and it's not a good feeling, but in all fairness, it isn't the worst thing to happen to you. It's just telling you, that you need to improve or change a little bit. And I think that that's the point I am right now. I need to improve my builds. I need to have, maybe just every time I have an idea, maybe just write it down for a future builds. Because otherwise, I'm gonna be stuck in this point where I'm just sitting and I'm like, no, I have no ideas. I don't feel motivated to build. And I'm gonna be constantly in that kind of weird place where I want to build stuff, but the motivation isn't there, and I want to put it on the tracks, but instead of having back tracks, front tracks, or tracks and wheels, I just want to put tracks on it like that in the middle. And I know that there is no much of a connection point, so I'm gonna be hoping that this track just stuck as I put it. Come on. But of course we know that I have always my little helper on hand, which is a baking soda, to help with better connection. Let's see if that's roughly what I wanted. Maybe I'm just gonna do both sides at the same time and then add baking soda and hope for the best. Yeah. It's not easy being cheesy. Come on. I just feel like if I don't do them together, they're gonna be just kind of going in all directions, I guess, is the word of the day. All right. Let's hope. Okay. Less issues than I was expecting at this point. So let's just drop a couple of drops in here. And again. And the other side just disconnected, so let's get back to it. Just set it up again. Hope for at least a little bit of grip. And I already see that those tracks are coming together, but they are not very straight, but what can we do? Come on, stick, stay like that. Some baking soda here. Now super glue in here. Come on. Okay, and I'm just thinking, maybe some exhaust pipes and something like that, but I just look at it and it looks busy enough in my opinion. So yeah, let's just black bomb it and see what we're gonna come up with, painting wise. But at this point, I'm actually quite satisfied with how it turned out. Just gonna need to give it a couple of minutes to dry off, as there's probably still some super glue just hanging around. It's gonna destroy my brush completely if I'm gonna start painting right now. Okay, so it took me only like 3 days to come back to this build. Yeah, so lovely. Yeah, but of course I have a giant makeup brush which I loaded with some mithril silver. Let's give it a little bit of dry brushing, very gentle, not too much, of course, just like with super glue. Yeah. So let's just do that one. And like for the build that I was extremely not looking forward to doing, because I decided to just grab a big box of cars and do them all. Yeah, I think that this is actually turning out much better than I was expecting. Yeah, I was thinking that it's gonna be a disaster. That's why I was so out of it at the beginning of that video. Yeah, but right now it's turning much better. So no reason to complain. Yeah, and like I said, it's been 3 days from when I started this video to now. So, you know, I did get a little bit of perspective on my, thing, with losing my creativity and feeling like I'm doing everything samey. I did actually went to Instagram and look through a lot of pictures. I went to guys, who are watching me in here, to Weekend Warrior and to other channels, just to get some inspiration. And some people may call it, outright stealing of the ideas, but I'm getting inspired by the guys. So yeah, I didn't steal any ideas just yet. Just I needed to refuel, I guess. And I think that the best refueling is with the best on the YouTube. And I think that our friendly neighborhood cat is have a great little builds there. Of course, like I said, Weekend Warrior. Yeah, I just need to catch up on so many videos right now from other guys, and of course the come on, Wasteland Raceway. Yes. Oh, I didn't want to forget about this guy. Yeah, like all of you guys, thank you for having your channels keep on going, because without you I wouldn't be back on my feet. I wouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I'm getting inspired by your builds, and hopefully I inspire your builds as well. So the rocket tips, I just want to do the the holes in red as well, because why not? It's a little bit of extra detail, but that's enough of red. What is yellow? I know that I have yellow somewhere. Yes, there it is. And of course, these are contrast paints, so you know how they work. They're supposed to be applied to somewhat white surface, not black with metallic elements to it, but I really do not care, because they still kind of work, especially for Gaslands, for this dirty, not really extremely well painted look. Yeah, and I know that I probably could do that before and I could leave it metallic, but I just want to actually showcase this, that they are two different cars at that stage. After watching other people's videos, I was just like, why would I be hiding that idea? Yeah, so let's just give them back, yeah, a little bit. I don't want to, like the original colors, one was black, the other one was God knows what color, but I like this kind of division of, everyone knows that I like yellow, so red and yellow kind of works for me. All right. Now just rinse that brush, because it's a nice one and I don't want to destroy it completely like I tend to do with my brushes. Yeah, which one is my favorite? Yeah, I've been talking about this, that I like using old and damaged brushes for Gaslands, because simply I don't have to care about them that much. Yeah. And if you hear my wife in the background, she is right now playing with her friends, playing World of Warcraft. So she is, loud mouthing today, and she's gonna be probably, you're gonna be probably able to hear her there. Dominika, say hello to my fans. Dominika!
Yeah.
Say hello to my fans.
Hello. sumptuous hands.
Oh, there you go. There we have my wife, on the recording. She said hello. Yeah. Okay, so just a little bit of weathering, like always. Now, where is my sandy color? There it is. And where did I put my little palette? Here. So, one sandy color and one fleshy color. I already use a lot of rust. Oh, come on, elf flesh. I think that I have like 4 more bottles of that one, because at some stage I bought the entire collection of my friend, including his paints, and he was a huge fan of elves. Yeah, and me, not really. I'm not that much into elves, although dark elves, yes. Regular, fleshy, greeny, foresty elves, not my favorite race in the fantasy world. But on the other hand, they are very signature, so I'm not saying that I hate them. I just never found much of an interest in long ears. But I have to say one thing, yeah, and this is gonna be contradicting what I just said. In one of the last white dwarfs, I was actually, I'm just buying white dwarfs and never really look through them properly. But one of the days I forgot my phone when I was going to do my bidding, and instead of taking the phone, I grabbed one of the white dwarfs, which is just sitting on the shelf on the way to the throne room. Yeah, and there was actually a excellent looking elf army, and I'm actually half tempted at starting a wood elf army, or whatever they are called those days, as like with the end times, the elves got renamed to something else. Yeah, like everything, like dwarves got renamed to something lords. Yeah, of course I still think that they are dwarves. Yeah, just flying dwarves. Yeah. But I'm actually like half tempted to create a new elven army. Of course, yeah. What I gonna say? If I gonna buy some elven army, it's gonna means that I just gonna increase this, yeah. And believe me, this is one of the smaller boxes with the spruce. So yeah, I have a lot of unbuilded projects waiting for me to finish them up. But for this guy, I think that is done. I just need to give it about 15 minutes to dry off and throw it on the spin table. Yeah, so just go on the spin table and see how it's gonna turn out. So here it is in its full glory. I would say, I don't even have a name for it because I already used an overkill. Yeah, but it is some sort of a mobile weapon platform, basically. It have way too much firepower. Yeah, but I just love to do something silly sometimes, and to do something with the cars that I really, really hated and have it, come up this well. Yeah, I think that is a win-win situation. But for now, this is the end of the video, so if you like it, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, and whoever wants to watch it. And of course, everybody have a great day, and how you can hear my voice is going away.